My Hermes agent burned 109 million tokens in 30 days. And the weird part is this: the expensive part was not just me typing prompts, it was everything the agent carried before it answered. Every message brings baggage. Your prompt is one piece, but the agent also carries the system prompt, conversation history, skills, memory, tool definitions, MCP servers, hooks, goals, and whatever background jobs are running while you are gone. Each piece looks small. Together, it becomes the bill. So, before changing settings, measure the leak. Hermes gives you an insights report that shows sessions, messages, total tokens, model usage, platforms, and which tools were active the most. This is the first screen I would open because it turns my agent feels expensive into a map. The biggest lever is the model itself. If every task falls back to your premium model, tiny background jobs start spending premium tokens. Main reasoning can stay on the strongest model, but vision, compression, titles, search, and simple support tasks should route to something cheaper when the task does not need deep reasoning. This is where the default config gets dangerous. In this read-only snapshot, the main model is Claude Opus through OpenRouter. Auxiliary tasks are set to auto, and delegation inherits the main model. That means the small stuff and the sub-agents can silently ride the expensive lane unless you pin cheaper models for those jobs. The second lever is context. Long conversations get expensive because each turn carries more history. Compression fixes that by replacing a growing conversation with a smaller summary. Lower thresholds compress sooner. Lower target ratios keep less old context. The trade-off is simple: cheaper turns, but less raw history.
Memory has the same trade-off. It makes the agent better because it can remember you, your project, and your company, but memory files and profile context still occupy space. So keep memory when it creates value, require approval when writes matter, and cap how much context each file can inject. Then trim the surface area. Tools and MCP servers are not free decoration. Every connected server can bring a whole menu of tools into the agent's world. If you are not using a tool, disable it. If you are not using an MCP server, disconnect it. And for the ones you keep, make sure they load only when needed. Now add Rails. A confused agent can keep thinking, calling tools, and resending context long after the task is already lost. Max output tokens keeps answers tight. Max turns limits how long an agent can spin. Hard stop turns a runaway loop into a controlled failure instead of an open tab on your wallet. And watch the scheduled jobs. A single cron run can be cheap. A repeating job with no cap can become a slow leak. Cron needs a schedule, a focused skill set, and a max turn budget. Otherwise, the thing designed to work while you sleep can also spend while you sleep. So the checklist is simple. First, measure with insights. Second, route simple work to cheaper models. Third, pin auxiliary and delegation models. Fourth, compress earlier. Fifth, keep memory intentional. Sixth, trim unused tools and MCPs. Seventh, cap turns and cron jobs. Do those before you blame the model. What is the first thing you would cut from your own agent setup? Memory, tools, MCPs, or cron? Drop one word in the comments. I am turning this into a full Hermes cost audit build next. Follow Building the Machine if you want that walkthrough.